As Richard mentioned, my name is Barbara Kelly and I'm Director of Qualifications with QQI, and I'm very pleased to be here this afternoon to chair this session. Unfortunately, I wasn't in a position to be here this morning, though I have engaged with the process as it went on, but I would have liked to be here this morning. But QQI, unfortunately, or coincidentally, had another session on, a consultation session around the National Qualifications Framework, which is just a little bit part of what we do. So I've basically had to turn up to that. But we do have, QQI, in terms of quality and qualifications, does have a particular vested interest in this particular theme, entrepreneurship. In our case, our interest extends from further to higher education, because, as everybody knows, our remit crosses both. And in terms of the higher education element of it, we're very keen, and we have worked with various partners in the higher education space over the last few years to try to promote it as best we can. And in previous days, some of the forerunners of QQI, as you may know, HEITAC and the NQAI, had launched different projects in this particular field, and similarly FETAC in the further education space. So we do have a vested interest. We're very keen to promote this as a transformational aspect to the higher education system, and we think it'll add significant value, and particularly this particular report. So without further ado, because my role today is not in a sense directly on the content, but basically timekeeping, I'm going to introduce two speakers, and I'm going to try to keep them on time if I can. And it's either, if I win, it's my success. If I lose, it's kind of their problem, their fault. But we'll see how that goes. In the middle of that, we're expecting the Minister to arrive, so there may be a temporary halt to proceedings as well. So bear with us on that particular one. So is that all right? And we'll have times for questions and answers. So the first thing I'd like to do is introduce Rory Nevin, who's going to outline in relation to the impacts, the findings in relation to the report. Rory.